last Thursday, I got a message. Hey, what are your plans on Sunday? Well, my brother was getting remarried on Saturday. Nothing, not football season, nothing. Cool, got an opportunity for you. Awesome. What are we gonna do on a Sunday? You wanna run a half marathon? Let me back up the story. Growing up, very rotund, healthy fellow. And in elementary school, we used to have to run the mile. And we'd go out back, and I grew up in West Texas, love it, like nothing, no green, no anything. We're like a dirt track. And there was this big, gigantic track that haunted me all through elementary school. Because I knew at least once a year, we had to run this fucking track. And there were these popsicle sticks. And you had 4 popsicle sticks. And then you had to hand one off every time you got around the track to make a mile. And every year, I really psyched myself up. This was going to be the year I'm going to run this mile. I'm not going to come in last. I'm going to do a really good job with this. Because every year I have to run that mile, I'd start with a lot of excitement. I would start feeling like I was invincible. Because everybody around me was on the start line. We were all even. We were all sitting together, excited. And then the race starts. And my belief system starts fading quickly. Because all that cool people lined up on that line weren't gonna hold my hand, we weren't skipping along together. Everybody took off and ran their own race. Guess who got left behind? Trudging about like this. 100 pounds overweight. Not only do I start, my support system leaves me. Girls start laughing me. It's amazing how life and business come back. Shrug. I hated that mile. And that day I said, I will hate long distance running for the rest of my life. Never knowing that fitness was going to become a very big part of that. Thank God for this business, thank God for those programs. Thank God for the opportunity to be in DVDs like Insanity, like Pio, to have relationships with people like Tony Horton, that Carl Deichler came along and offered this to all of us. But you know what I still hate, even after all of that shit? Running. That's why we don't have the running DVD, where you just... That one would suck. Nobody buys that. So, I mean, seriously. Even Sagi, he didn't even really run. He just... Edit that out too. So... But sometimes, opportunity knocks. And it's not encased in something appealing. But something in your gut says, I'm supposed to say yes. It was my brother's wedding. I'm gonna eat a bunch of shit and I'm probably gonna get drunk the night before. I need to say yes. There's an opportunity here. Yeah, but dude, all these people there have been training for months, weeks. You're not a runner. You're gonna step up or step out. It's real easy. I could have just said no. Nobody knew. It was a ticket that was being gifted to me. Gifted. So I said, okay, sure. When do I have to be there? Wow, it's really early. You know, we have to show up around 6 a.m. And I didn't bat an eye. It's been well documented throughout the day, my schedule. Me and Mike Ryan have a funny little joke about it. My alarm goes off at 4:40 every morning. Wait. Jimmy, you make multiple six figures in this business, you work at home. Why do you wake up at 4:40 every morning? Aren't you the person that, like, you have so much success, you've been in the DVDs, shit's just on, like, cruise control for you, right? I wake up at 4:45 every morning. I immediately grab my phone and put something in that's feeding my brain and my spirit. I walk downstairs and I take out rocks in my kitchen and stand on them. Drink my water, start to make my E&E, and get ready for my mindset for my workout that morning. Every day. You know who's not in my kitchen? Any of you. My Facebook fans, people on YouTube, prospects. My family usually isn't there yet. But I get up. Bo talked about this. It's my relationship with practice. When nobody's watching. I get told all the time, Jimmy, you're really good on stage. You must just be natural at it. Do you realize the very first time I ever auditioned for anything, 100 pounds overweight, jumped on stage with script in hand, shaking like this, and literally had a physical twitch that made my leg do this when I would be on stage? You don't know my hours. You don't know my hidden hours. Where are yours? Because opportunity is knocking, gentlemen. We have the greatest business in the world with the greatest products. The ladies saw that and took off with it, and congratulations. I don't want to slow them down at all. But damn it, if anybody's going to outwork me, and it doesn't happen when it's fun, when it's the party, when we're at Summit. You know what happens? Tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., the opportunity knocks. Now, I'm not saying you got to carry my schedule, but you got to commit to something. You got to stand for something. You have to create a standard. Good enough isn't good enough anymore, guys. I don't want to be embarrassed in this network. I don't want to be embarrassed in this business. And all these dudes that said yes to me decided to take time away from their families, their businesses, and invest in you. It's your turn. It's the next generation. Because you've heard from these gentlemen, nobody's kicking their feet up. Nobody's putting this sucker on cruise control. I was able to say yes and finish this fucking marathon, thank you very much, because I was doing the shit when nobody was watching. Then when opportunity knocked, I said yes. Same thing happened when I auditioned for Insanity. Same thing happened when I got to be in PIO. Same thing with the coaching opportunity. I've heard it said again and again and again, and Dave quotes it a lot. When opportunity knocks, it is too late to prepare. So guess what? I'll come back to elementary school with me. You're at a starting line with a bunch of your peers, and we're all excited. What are you gonna do? We're all gonna go to the House of Blues. We're gonna live it up, probably have too many cocktails, it'll be awesome. You're gonna jump on a plane, you're gonna get home. This isn't gonna be there. You gotta decide now what that is. And I look out in the audience and I see some people that I've heard big stories about or from. I'm gonna. Jimmy, this time I'm really. But you know what? Chris Reed hasn't told his story enough. People haven't heard that Robert Hudgens sat across from his father-in-law and asked for a loan enough. Lee Lawhorn, one of the bravest, strongest, badass dudes I know. He hasn't shared his story enough with his battle with cancer. Why do I call out these guys on the front row? Because they've done some amazing things, and Josh talked about it. Chicken scratch, guys. And the other thing I've realized about this business, don't use these guys' timeline as your success timeline. Come past us. Come laugh at us. I dare you. And so, as we leave here, set your standard. Because Monday morning, when you answer the call. Thank you for being here with me. We'll see you at the House of Beauty.